started the recording?
One
Oh,
moment.
okay, I
Yeah.
see.
Okay. Hello, everyone. And this week we will not share with you any educational materials because we hope that you will be fully busy with the task. So let's start from the task and sprint trees that you will implement within the next 2 weeks. Andrei, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Hannah. Hello, everyone. As Hannah mentioned, today you are starting the sprint number 3. It will also take 3 weeks as the previous one. The objective of the sprint is implementation of the catalog product page, detailed page, product page, and user profile page. The development process is the same as in the second sprint. You create a new branch from the developer branch. From this sprint branch, you should create feature branches, then merge it to the this sprint number 3 branch, and at the end of the sprint, you should, after all approval, you should merge it to the dev branch. In this section, you can find requirements. Each requirement has a link to the more detailed requirement about for the more detailed description. At the end of the sprint, the task should be evaluated by mentors and by cross-check review. I think that's all from my side. Hannah, I'm passing the microphone for you.
Thank you, guys. Do you have any question related to the task? Okay, seems no. That let me share the screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And a small remark. Today I've shared the information related to mentors, and I would ask the leaders of group ping me in direct message, and I will share contacts of mentor in case you can't reach some of your mentor. In case you know the contacts, please just ignore my message. And today I would I would like to ask some question from the Discord related to branch strategy and how to work with different branch pull requests inside the team and code review from the mentor and so on. And I'm trying to create some kind of scheme, and I hope it's a bit help you to understand the flow. And pay attention is a general flow for a lot of projects. It's not some kind of rocket science, but I hope I can answer this question. And let's start from the first branch that you will have. Let's call it develop branch. It might be main in some project or master or some master or called some any other word, but it doesn't matter. It's some main branch that contain all our last code. The next step, you should create some branch for first sprint 2. You create this branch. Why you should create it? Because you will do all features in this branch, and then let me add a bigger and then you will create the pull request from Sprint 2 to the main branch, to the develop pull request. This pull request will contain all pull, not peel, will contain all differences from the Sprint 2 and the develop. So the mentor can review all changes that you has done within the Sprint 2. So this pull request you should share with your mentor. Let me move it here and it a bit here. So first, you create your Sprint 2 branch from the develop. At the end of the sprint, you will create the pull request from Sprint 2 to develop. And this pull request should be reviewed by your mentor, and only after review and applying all commands from the mentor side, you will be able to merge it to the develop branch. But in the sprint, you are going to work on the features. Let's say you are working on this feature. So from the sprint 2, you should create the feature branch, and as you can see, you can call it according to this recommendation, or you can agree it inside the group and add the linker for this feature. How it can be? This feature can call, and at the end you can add the linker. It might help you understand what code is done, how to make it smaller, and remove bold. Yep, let it be. In this case, you can understand what is the feature and why you do it. And after you complete this feature, sorry, you should guys, I'm so sorry. I should write that I'm busy. One moment, please. Sorry. And at the end of the implementation, this feature, you should create also pull request to the Sprint 2 branch. This pull request should be pass code review. Pay attention. Code review by all, let's add capital, all team members. Considering that your team is has only 3 team members, one of them is you, and this that's why your code review only 2 people will do the code review. So you should get 2 approves, and only after you get this approves, you are allowed to merge your code. But do not forget before merging, you should pull all changes from the Sprint 2. You can merge it or rebase to Sprint 2. It's up to you. But do not forget, in case you prefer merge, you will get additional merge commit, but it's okay. It's I guess according to agreement inside the team, you can use either merge or rebase. For instance, you would like to add another feature, and product profile. Then let's copy paste the start phrase, release another feature, and also you will have some linker to the task. Okay, and the same after the end of implementation, you should create the pull request and not another site, arrow here, starting here. Also, pull request is mandatory and code review by 2 members. Pull request this case you will know what your team members are working on, what changes in the code, and perhaps you can see that some features that you are going to use already implemented. So in case of small team, it's general practice to use code review by all team members, but in case your team is, let's say, 10 people, it's okay to have approve at least 1 or at least 2 from 1 or 2 people. But in your case, I strongly recommend you to have a review from all team members. Okay, let's imagine that within the Sprint 2, you should implement only 2 features. Okay, and today is the last day of the Sprint 2. You complete all features, these features in the Sprint 2, in the branch called Sprint 2. Let me add phrase that it's branch Sprint 2. And you create the pull request to the developer. And today is the Sprint 3. Generally, you should create the Sprint 3 from the developer. But I understand that your mentor will need some time to review, and this changes is not added to the develop branch. So what you can do, you can create new branch from Sprint 2 to Sprint 3. This case, you will have all last changes in a Sprint 3. And then you proceed working according to branch strategy that it was previously. You create new branch, call according, names branch according to agreement inside the team and according to the task description, complete the task, create the pull request, code review, but everything you will do according to sprint tree. So you created some another branch. You create the pull request and so on. Pull request code review. Okay, and today is the last day of sprint 3. Till this day, I believe the mentor did a review and the code from sprint 2 is already in the develop. So you can create the pull request from sprint 3 to develop. And here you also should create the pull request to the developer and share with mentor this pull request. In case the sprint 2 is added to the developer, to the develop branch, your mentor will see the difference between code in the sprint 2 and sprint 3. That means that mentor will see what you did within the sprint 3, and the same strategy for sprint 4. You will create the new branch sprint 4 from the sprint 3, add new branches for each feature, pass code review, merge this. Let me add the phrase that not only pass code review, but not only pass, but merge. Also merge. And after code review, you're able to merge and should do it. And at the end of sprint 4, you should create the pull request to the develop, share the link with your mentor. And is it clear for you, or you still have questions? Can we merge a release branch with develop before a mentor checks it? Not. It's not allowed. It's a code review from mentor is a mandatory step. If not, how we can start developing new features from the sprint? I believe I answered this question, but please let me know if I should repeat it one more time. Oh, Andrea answered it. Okay, and I will share this scheme in the Discord, and I'm try to add the recording as soon as possible to YouTube that everyone can follow the scheme. Okay, guys, do you have any questions related? We should create pull requests to the developer from release. Okay, let me read one more time. We should create pull requests from the developer to the development from release. You can create this pull request because, first of all, you should working with the branch according to the sprint. For instance, you have branch sprint 2 and you should create new branch for feature from this one, and it might be, let's say, 10 release branches that merge to this branch, and only at the end of the sprint you should create one pull request to the develop branch, or make new pull request from the, we should approve pull request from the release to the development branch, and it should be reviewed and approved by our team members. This part have been answered. Or make a new pull request from development branch to the main. No, you have only one general branch. It might be called develop, main, master. It doesn't matter. It's the most top branch of your application. Who should approve pull request from release to development branch? Considering that you're not allowed to create pull request from this branch, I don't know all possibilities from how to make it red, or uh, uh, oi, oops. And it's not allowed to make to make pull request from release branches to develop, only through the sprint branch. And the next, and it should be reviewed and approved by our team members. Pull request from the release branch to the sprint should be approved and reviewed by your team members. In your case, by all your team members. Sprint to branch equal release. Main log. No. For each sprint, you should create the general branch that will contain merges from each release features branches. So the sprint branch is a one first step, and each branch for feature, it's another step. So it's not equal. If each group has one mentor, how we must submit pull requests to mentors review? Because in the REST app, each of us has different mentors. For the last task, you have one group mentor. As you can see, for group of Anna, mentor is Alexander. Natalia group has Marjan. Team Arrest Try Hard, also Alexander mentor. The next one, Anna has Andrei as a mentor, and so on. And your group has one common mentor for group. how we can contact our mentor. As I mentioned before, and right in the Discord, I asked the group leaders ping me in direct message to make me possibility to share mentor contacts with you. Create a new branch from the current sprint. For the current sprint. From the previous sprint branch. In the idealistic world, mentor or your team members should make code review ASAP. But I understand that it's not possible. That's why I would recommend you to create the branch for sprint and create new branch for the next sprint from the previous one. In the project life, it's work correct, but not for the educational process. I understand what you're talking about, and it might work correct. But in this case, your mentor should make a review and you should apply all commands, let's say within 1 hour at the end of the sprint. So, but let's be realistic, it's not possible. That's why I would recommend you a bit different flow. But it doesn't matter how you name this branch. Okay, you can main this. Let's see, where is. Okay, you can call name this branch here. Here, Tori. Oops. Feature. Okay. But the real name of this branches doesn't matter. But the flow is absolutely the same. I see in typing something. Let's wait. Develop branch is not equal master main. You know, master main develop, it's just the name of the branch and you can change it. In this case, it means the very top branch that will contain all code at the end of all sprints. But you can call it up to you. Develop master main, you can reach any of these names in the real life. But basically in the project, yes, develop is not master and is not equal main. Just for example, in my project, we have some main branch for let's say for production. We have develop branch for current implementation. We have test branch. It's a branch that our QA try to broke our code that it's a branch for our QA and so on. It's absolutely okay. I think we need to prolong the deadline for sprint 2 or give up the rule for not merging branches without mentors teammates check. Guys, if I'm not mistaken, we discussed this point at the first sprint, perhaps. Add a new branch from the develop branch. Make changes. Create a develop branch from main and master. Okay, correct. For each task, create a new branch from the develop, make change and create progress to the merge to change back into the develop branch after code review. Yes. Main. Okay. If you would like, it just how to call it, just the names of branch. And okay, you have. Let me find. From the main. Okay, let's create the main. From main, you have a develop. Okay, and in this case, following the names that you will that you shared in the question, what we have. We have main, we have develop, and you should all features push to develop. This case, it's absolutely the same that I'm talking last hour, but the name of branches is a bit different. Until the end of the developer, the master branches have to contain only README, and at the end of the development or when the deadline of product is made into the master branch. Yes. And it's absolutely what we are talking within this scheme, but the name is not the same as here. But yeah, perhaps my mistake, and I should use the same names as in the description, but I'm talking according to most popular in the real production life. That's why I use the name developer, some sprint or release branches and so on. But just try to not pay attention on the real names. Pay attention on the approach. Then you have some general branch that should contain the last code. You have some common branch for the sprint. You have branches for each feature, and this feature should be merged to the common branch after code review, and at the end of the sprint, this common branch should be merged after code review by your mentor to the sum general branch. But these names might be absolutely different, and it may depend on project agreement, and currently you use the name develop, but in the real life it might be testing, UAT, pre-production, and so on, so on, so on. It just names, and these names is not real matter. Okay, do you have another questions not related to name? Seems no. Okay. In case of any question, please reach out in the Discord, and I wish you a good week. Thank you, guys. And oh, I didn't answer the question related to prolong. If you merge your code without the code review, please starting from the current sprint. In case you have merged to some general branch, let's it be development or something else, you can revert this merge and create the pull request for mentor. So you can fix this. Depend on what exactly you did. And that seems I answer all question. Okay, and now it's all. Thank you guys for the meeting, for your question, for attending, and I wish you good luck. See you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
See you.
Thank you. See you.